Carlos, what's your prognosis?
I need surgery on the tendon, my left ankle.
Sinead brought up spicy. It's all about that in the NL East. It's a story of haves and have-nots. The Braves, they got the best record in baseball. Nobody else is above 500. In fact, 2 preseason hopefuls, they're just hopeless right now.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to MVP Baseball. And MLB just got hit with another massive injury because Carlos Correa is reportedly out for the season with a season-ending ankle surgery. And honestly, this could completely destroy the Astros season. The Astros are already struggling, already dealing with injuries, and already near the bottom of the AL West. And now their leader is gone. But that's not even the craziest part, because right now the entire MLB standings feel broken. The Braves are dominating the NL East. The Mets and Phillies are collapsing. The A's are leading the AL West. The Astros look terrible. And somehow the NL Central has every team above 500. This season is absolute chaos. So today we're breaking down the Carlos Correa injury, the Astros collapse, the most chaotic MLB divisions, and what all this means moving forward. So if you enjoy MLB content, hit that like button, subscribe to MVP Baseball, and let's talk some baseball. All right, we got to start with the breaking news. Carlos Correa is expected to miss the rest of the season, and this is brutal for Houston. And what's crazy is the injury happened in the batting cage before the Dodgers game, not even during the game. That's what makes it even crazier. And now, the Astros lost one of the most important players in their organization. Not just statistically, leadership-wise too. Because the article made it very clear. Correa was basically the emotional leader of this team. Clubhouse leader, the vet voice, the guy everybody leaned on. And now, gone. That's devastating for a struggling team. And honestly, the Astros season feels like it's spiraling. Correa makes the 4th major injury in the Astros lineup. And Houston already came into this year looking shaky. Now they're 15-22. And honestly, this does not look like the Astros dynasty we're used to seeing. This feels different. This feels old. This feels tired. And the craziest part, pitching used to be the Astros' identity. Now they have one of the worst ERAs in baseball. That's insane. Now, I'm not saying Houston is completely dead because baseball seasons are long. And the article talked a lot about chaos this year. But man, this is getting ugly fast. The one thing helping Houston right now, Jeremy Pena is getting close to returning. And honestly, they need him badly because losing Correa means Pena becomes even more important. Now let's talk about the bigger story because MLB this season feels completely upside down. Nothing makes sense anymore. Like seriously, if I told you before the season the Mets will be terrible, the Phillies will fire their manager, the Astros will collapse, and the A's will be leading the AL West, you would have thought I was joking. But that's literally happening right now. This season has been chaos since day one. And honestly, I like it a lot because baseball needed a change up for once in a while and not the same teams dominating year in and year out. The article ranked the NL East as the most chaotic division in baseball. And honestly, that's not even debatable. The Atlanta Braves are dominating everybody. They're 25-10 right now. Best start for the franchise in over 100 years. And meanwhile, the Mets and Phillies are fighting to stay out of last place. That is insane, especially considering both teams came into the season expecting World Series runs. And as a Mets fan, this season has been painful, like genuinely painful. Every day feels like another disaster. Injuries, bad offense, bad vibes. And then the Phillies fired their manager too. The entire division flipped upside down. Meanwhile, Atlanta just keeps winning. I think the Braves might be the best team in baseball right now. Everything is clicking. The offense, the pitching, the confidence, and they're winning while other teams are collapsing. That's what elite teams do. And now they already have a huge division lead, which is terrifying for the rest of the National League because once Atlanta gets comfortable, they become dangerous. Very dangerous. Now let's move to the AL West because this division is weird. Everybody thought the Seattle Mariners was going to dominate. Some people even picked them to win the American League. Instead, the division is being led by the A's. The A's. And honestly, their offense is exciting. Young players, energy, confidence, and they're taking advantage of the Astros collapse. But this division suddenly feels wide open. The article also mentions something absolutely crazy. Every single team in the NL Central is above 500. The NL Central. That division is never supposed to look like this. Usually somebody's rebuilding, somebody's terrible, and somebody falls apart. Not this year. Now suddenly the Pirates are competitive, the Reds are dangerous, the Brewers keep winning, and the Cubs look legit. And honestly, baseball is way more fun when divisions feel unpredictable like this. Meanwhile, the New York Yankees are starting to look terrifying. And the scary part, they're not even fully healthy yet. Then you look at Aaron Judge, still crushing baseball, still looking like an MVP, still carrying that lineup. This Yankee team feels more balanced than recent years. And then there's the LA Dodgers, who somehow still feel inevitable. Even with injuries, even with lineup changes, they just keep winning. And of course, Shohei Ohtani keeps doing impossible things. This MLB season already feels unforgettable. You got major injuries, division chaos, surprise contenders, and now one of the biggest stars in baseball is done for the season. Let me know in the comments. Are the Astros officially finished? Which MLB division has been the craziest so far? And who wins the World Series right now? If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Subscribe to MVP Baseball for daily MLB content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.